What's good, YouTube? Back with another video. Hey, thank y'all for all the love and support, but we're at 150 subscribers. Like, I don't know, we've been blowing up. I've been getting like K's, like 1K views on vids. Like, we're going a little crazy. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't asking for too much, just a little bit of support. Y'all are going above and beyond, so I appreciate it. Mwah. Hey, a little 10 likes on the vid. Hey, let's get into it. How bad is Mikey Williams actually?
He's like that.
It's my dog.
Homie's going big.
Are we talking about bad or are we talking about...
Mikey Williams is among the nation's top prep basketball players, winning National Freshman of the Year in 2019. He is currently
that nigga Mikey was hooping. He was literally the fucking face of
next year.
High school basketball.
High school basketball star Mikey Williams is accused of assault with a deadly weapon.
Mikey Williams had one of the most talked about comebacks for any high school prospect ever. This kid was predicted.
Man, one thing about Mikey Williams, he was that nigga. All right, we're not gonna fake and flaws like Mikey Williams. Like, he was him when he was hooping. He might have died out, but when he started and we first heard about him, dog. Oh, how did I beat this shit?
14 years old. Outside of Bronny James, Mikey was the most popular high school basketball player in the country.
Dog.
With over 5 million followers on Instagram and TikTok combined, he was a huge deal, being the poster child in the new era of name, image, and likeness. He even became the first American high school basketball player to sign a sneaker deal with a global footwear company at just 17 years old. But now, it looks like Mikey Williams is just another case of a...
Why my shit not pausing? All right, bro. Damn it. Fuck it. I forgot what I was going to say. Hey, no. Puma at 17 is insane. You know that's literally guaranteed millions. And he has that.
Great prospect, not living up to the hype, leaving his NBA dream in serious doubt. But where did it all go wrong for Mikey? How did a kid that was once labeled as a generational recruit completely fall out of the spotlight? There is a lot that led up to this point, so to fully understand the story behind it all, let's go back to when Mikey Williams was first discovered. His insane rise first came through social media, as he gained fame playing alongside Bronny James in middle school for the AAU team, the North Coast Blue Chips, coached by none other than LeBron. He was extremely advanced for his age, dunking casually at just 12 years old, and was far and beyond the best player on the team that featured Bronny James.
Bronny James was ugly back then.
Next big thing with national headlines like...
He was only known as the next big thing just because he was better than Bronny, but what they failed to find out is that really Bronny was never like... You know what I'm saying?
Mikey Williams is coming for the league, and the best 14-year-old basketball player in the world. Mikey was becoming a viral basketball sensation before even touching a high school basketball court. And once high school basketball came around, there was no doubt the world thought Mikey would dominate.
We did.
In his first ever game as a freshman at San Isidro High School, Mikey dropped an insane 46 points.
God
and in
damn.
his second game, he had 50 points. He literally dropped almost 100 points in his first 2 high school basketball games ever.
That nigga was a
dog.
15
years old. It was completely unheard of. Later in his freshman season, he scored a mind-blowing 77 points, which included 9 three-pointers and breaking the California State single.
This nigga was hooping. This nigga Mikey was hooping. We gotta give it to him. We gotta give it to this young nigga, bro. He was... Y'all say young nigga shit, he fucking my age, but he was hooping.
Game scoring record. He led his team to their conference title, averaging just shy of 30 points per game in his freshman season. No wonder he was crowned Max Prep's National Freshman of the Year. Then he switched gears and headed to Lake Norman Christian School in North Carolina for his sophomore and junior seasons, putting up a solid 21 points per game and 23 points per game respectively.
That's chill.
Mikey eventually made a comeback to San Isidro High School for his senior year, where he still managed to shine, averaging over 23 points, 9 assists,
Is he going against comp? Am I tripping? I don't know comp. I don't know.
While the numbers were impressive, it didn't lead to winning basketball, as his team failed to even capture their...
I only know Dallas hoops, and I know DeSoto. We got DeSoto, Duncanville, all them, you know what I'm saying? Cedar Hill, all the dogs. I know Dallas hoops. I don't know.
League title his senior season. But what was even more concerning, outside of not winning, was his attitude and lack of care for the game. Spectators and opposing teams began to severely question how much he really cared about team basketball during his senior year.
I think when he blew up, it's like, why would you even like care about hooping? Like, you already made it. Like, people hoop to make it. You already made it. Your Simon Puma deals at 17. Like, of course he wouldn't. Like, he's getting millions of followers, millions of likes. Like, he's becoming a
year. It's reported that Carlsbad, an opponent of Mikey's high school, studied tape on him his senior year when they were planning a game plan for him. And Carlsbad even admitted that they were laughing at his lack of defensive intensity when watching tape on him. And then when Carlsbad actually matched up against Mikey, they even said that there were multiple possessions where Mikey was caught flat-footed on defense and just let defenders blow by him. There were also multiple instances where he didn't hustle back on defense. In fact, the Carlsbad head coach summed it up perfectly, saying, "It felt like he was kind of going through the motions. It felt like he was into his persona more than he was into the actual season." It's safe
That's what comes from blowing up too fast.
to say that Mikey did not just
not
see
even
a
who you are
production
yet.
decrease, but a severe lack of effort in his senior season, causing his stock to trend down over the course of his high school career.
Yeah,
He went
the
from being a
fall of Mikey
social
gotta be
media
studied.
sensation with millions of followers and being called the best 14-year-old in the world to a 4-star recruit. He never really seemed to grow from his insane freshman season. Even
How
with all the
tall
red
is he
flags,
now?
his talent alone still had him land multiple Division I offers from big-name programs like Arizona, Arizona State, and more. And in November of 2022, Mikey committed to play for the University of Memphis to play under coach Penny Hardaway starting in the 2023-24
Okay, so that's
season.
smart.
Memphis was getting a player who had his question marks, but deniably
then,
talented who could potentially get his
did
act
that dumb
together in
shit.
the right environment. There were even talks of him being the next Derrick Rose at Memphis because he was that talented and said to have the keys to the offense.
But he did.
But maybe the perception of what Mikey could be at the next level was far greater than the reality of who Mikey really is. The facts are that as a middle schooler, he outshined Bronny James on a team coached by LeBron.
Literally.
Obviously that now.
I just said that. I just said that in the video. I literally just said it was literally because he outshined Bronny.
Narrative alone will get people talking about you, and add the fact that he averaged 30 his freshman year. But fast forward to his senior year, he dropped significantly in rankings, showed a carefree attitude, and failed to average anywhere close to stats he put up his freshman year.
Trash.
Seeing a regression
Not
over a high
trash,
school
but-
career had scouts starting to have doubts about his NBA potential. And by the
Regressing
end of
is
his
crazy.
senior season, he failed to make the McDonald's All-American game, fell out of 2024 mock drafts, and plummeted in the 2023 rankings. Rivals.com even dropped Mikey all the way to number 71 in their final 2023 class ranking. And although Mikey's carefree attitude allowed him to never grow into the player he could have become, it should be noted
could've
that
been
his
a
skill set
dog.
never really improved or diversified much over his high school career, which was a major cause for concern.
They showing
He still
bricks.
played the same way, ball dominant and looking to score at will. While he showed he was capable of running a team as a scoring point guard, he needed to realize he'll need to become more willing to make others better as he continues to develop. But maybe the pressure got to him. Living up to all that hype at such a young age has been something only few have risen above.
It's not even
Look
that.
at
Like, he's
another
already
recent
gotten
example.
it. Like, he's
Amani
already.
Bates, who also received huge
Oh,
hype
yeah.
as the next big
Amani
thing,
Bates was
turned
fucking
out to
a
be an
dog.
underwhelming story, at least up
Sad.
to this point. If you want to learn more about Amani Bates' story,
nigga
his
ugly
video
as
will be
hell.
linked at the end of this one. But the real intrigue was watching to see what Mikey would do at the next level. Mikey's image had a lot of question marks heading into college. He either had
could've
the
literally turned it
opportunity
around.
to really prove skeptics wrong and showcase his elite talent at the next level, or prove skeptics right that have written him off and said that he really didn't care about basketball. But
looked
just
like
as everyone was gearing up for that question to be answered, something completely out of the
Bang, bang, bang!
ordinary happened. Something that nobody could have ever predicted. Mikey got in serious trouble with the law. He faced up to 9 gun charges and shooting at trespassers on his property. According to the county sheriff's department, a shooting occurred after guests in his house were asked to leave, leading to an argument ensuing. Mikey was so angry that visitors unexpectedly showed up to his house that he allegedly threatened to shoot them. Then he allegedly fired a handgun at their vehicle as they drove away, damaging their trunk and rear windshield, though no one was harmed. 5 people, including 3 minors, were in the vehicle as the gunfire erupted.
But he
It
missed
was a
all the
whole
shots.
saga, and Mikey was arrested on April 13th, 2023. He pleaded not guilty to the 9 felony
Got
charges,
off.
carrying a potential 30-year
He got them lawyers
prison
on him, boy.
sentence. While his University of Memphis teammates hit the court for the season opener, Mikey was stuck in California, awaiting a jury trial set for mid-December 2023. Now, to make matters even worse, the evidence against Mikey was very strong, raising doubts about the 19-year-old's chances to ever even play basketball again.
Nigga, ever see the damn light
Social
of
media
day?
didn't hold back either, as he drew comparisons to Ja Morant, as both
Literally
similar
everybody saying
instances
that
had a
shit.
similar timeline.
That little ass gun.
Fortunately for Mikey, in late December 2023, the charges were reduced to volunteer work due to a plea deal. And suddenly, Mikey was back in basketball. It was a very surprising turn of
Wait, did
events,
Mikey
to
play
say
college
the
basketball
least.
already?
Mikey was eventually cleared to play for Memphis, but he never suited up for the Tigers as the season was already in full swing by the time the charges were dropped. And his high school teammate that followed him to Memphis, J.J. Taylor, was also suspended from the team for disciplinary reasons.
God
This
damn.
led them to both transfer to different schools. Mikey eventually transferred to the University of Central Florida, which was quite unexpected. UCF is not exactly known for producing NBA-level talent, leaving folks wondering what Mikey was thinking. Some say he's playing the long game, proving himself at UCF before making a move
not
to a
doing that
bigger
shit.
Division I program. He should play for the UCF Knights in the 2024-25 season. But where does that leave Mikey?
We're gonna see if
in his
Mikey get
future?
who, bro. I want to see if
From
he
once
actually
being
still
labeled
got
as
it.
one of the best high school players in the country and a future NBA lock to not playing organized basketball in over a year.
He literally didn't put in the work, bro. That's what it was. He didn't put. He stopped putting the work when he started seeing the. You know what I'm saying? When you see the fruits too early, you stop growing the tree, and eventually it's gonna wilter and die. Hey, I love y'all boys. Hey, a little 10 likes on the vid, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm out. Catch you too.